Hi guys, it's Alice with Vintage Galley Teen. So I'm just coming to you because I'm gonna do a different video this time. I am going to cut the zucchini and then I'm gonna get some because this one's ready. Let's see if I can get it from this side.
My name's Micaela.
Yes, Micaela's here. She's gonna help me get some stuff from the garden.
Yeah.
But
and we're gonna get
okay, so
cilantro too.
Yeah, we're gonna get cilantro too. So this is the zucchini that we're gonna get. This one's ready. I think I'm gonna need. Well, let's see. I think with just one. Do I have another one that's ready? That one looks like it's ready. This one looks like it's ready right there. So I'm gonna cut that one off too. So I'm gonna get 2 of the zucchini, 2 summer squash, and I'm gonna make a chicken and zucchini soup. And I kind of want to show you my process through that. So because I don't have, I have a recipe for that, but something that was passed down by my mom. And come over here, Mix, and she's gonna get some cilantro. Come get your scissors.
I got it.
Okay, you're gonna snip some off from here.
Okay.
And the cilantro is just, look right here. You see right here? You can snip some of those off. Hold it from the top and snip from the bottom. The cilantro is just gonna be like a garnish at the end, but it does add flavor to it. Go ahead, from the very bottom, babe. Keep going. Look here. Go ahead. Cut right there.
Okay.
Right down at the bottom. Right there. Then a little bit more. Yeah, go ahead. That one's fine. Okay. I think that's good enough. Okay, so we got a good bunch. You want to get some more? Okay, so we're going to take this in and we're going to wash them up. Okay, so I've already rinsed out my zucchini, the summer squash, and the cilantro, so I'm just going to put that to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just an onion. You're going to need onion, chicken broth, the chicken flavor bouillon, and the zucchini and cilantro, and of course the chicken, because it's going to be a chicken soup. And so I'm just going to get, I don't even know exactly how much. I tell you, this is just something I learned from my mom, and it's something that is not really measured. Like, we really don't measure, we just go. My mom says it in Spanish, tanteo, meaning just, you know, kind of like trial, see what tastes, how it tastes, and you just go with it, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but so I'm getting a yellow onion. And the reason I'm doing this too is because I really don't have like an exact recipe to, like, let's say when my kids get older and they ask, well, how do you make that chicken and squash, that summer squash, the zucchini soup? And I'm just gonna tell them, yeah, you know, just put this and this in the pot. Well, I can't. I want to have some kind of measurements to give them, and so that's why I'm doing this. So right here so far I have like a 1/4 cup of onions. I'm gonna see if that's good enough. I have okay, so I'm gonna try to see, maybe it's gonna be another 1/4 cup of onion, but let me just show you. I have this pan ready. It's like a, I don't know, like a deep bowl dish, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of my corn oil. It's this one that I'm using. And it's just because that's what I have at hand, that's what I use mainly. So I'm just going to put a little bit because I'm going to brown the vegetables and just saute them a little bit. And I'm going to turn that on in a minute. I'm not going to turn it on just yet. And so I'm just going to dump these in there. Well, let me just turn it on right now. Okay, so I'm going to add the onion, and it is going to be 1/2 cup, not a 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to write that down right here. So 1/2 cup of onion. And I'm doing this, I'm assuming it's going to serve like maybe 2 to 4, somewhere there. Okay, so I already added that. So that's going to saute. And then I'm going to cut the zucchini up. And of course I like to leave the outside on. And this is how I cut them. I'm going to cut them like this, I don't know, sliced? Like chips, I guess, like, yeah, chip style. And of course, just depending on how many you're planning to make for dinner, like if it's going to be 2 or 4 servings, just add more to it, double the recipe. So right here I'm just going to add about 2 medium-sized zucchini. Okay, so I'm writing that down, and these are gonna, this is already sauteing right here. And then I'm just going to add the zucchini to that, so it can saute as well, so it can soften up. I'll let those saute just for a little bit, probably like, I would say 1 minute to 2 minutes. So I'll write that down. Okay, so next I'm just going to add this reduced sodium chicken broth, and this is 32 ounce, which is 16, let me see. 16 ounces make 2 cups, so this is 4 cups right here. So I'm going to add that to that. See how that's already looking a little brownish a little bit? So that's perfect right there. Add this. Perfect right there. A little bit more. So that's 4 cups of chicken broth. Okay, so next I'm going to start with the chicken flavor. And right now I just filled up 1/4 of a cup. So I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Again, like I say, some of this is just go with your taste buds as to how flavorful you want it, I guess. Okay, so it looks like I've only used half of that, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. Because I'm also going to add chicken to this, and the chicken I got is not, it's already ready. I just got a rotisserie because sometimes it's a lot faster, especially during the summer when I'm, so it's going to be a little bit under. See how that's, I think that's just right there, but I want to save this, and so far I'm going to put, I will put 1/4 of a cup of chicken flavor. Chicken flavor. Bouillon. Okay, so for the chicken, like I said, I'm already using one that's already ready. Sometimes it's a lot faster when we have leftovers, like we ate for lunch some rotisserie and we usually don't finish it all, so this is the part that we did not finish, and this is perfect for leftovers. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up, and I'm just tearing it up here. And I'm probably just going to kind of cube it a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. And this already has good flavoring. Of course, when my mom made this, she would make it, you know, she would make her chicken, and so it would take a little bit longer. And so like this, I don't have to be in the kitchen for too long, and I could spend more time crafting with the kids, which they love. They prefer me doing stuff with them. So let me just cut this up. Okay, so I already took most of the little fat parts out, so I'm just gonna grab it like that. See, that's kind of not too big. I want it kind of small too because of Jason. And this is already cooked, so it really doesn't have to be in the soup for that long, just so it could heat up a little bit, since I had this in the refrigerator waiting for me to use this. And if you don't like the chicken cubed up, you can just shred it, and it could just be kind of like a tortilla soup. Just shred it, and then you can add tortillas on top. So that'd be cool. So this is ready. So let me just check on the soup. Let me just wash my hands. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is add a little bit more chicken. The chicken soup of the. I'm sorry, the chicken broth. Okay, so I got some more of the chicken broth, and this is exactly 2 cups, so I'm gonna alter the recipe because I want there to be enough. This is actually for dinner, so if this is just gonna be for me and my husband, I would have kept it small, a smaller bowl, but this is for all of us. So instead of putting 4 cups of chicken broth, it went up to 6 cups, and then we'll finish it off with the rest of that chicken flavor. So then I know that I did use the entire 4th cup of chicken flavor. Okay, so I still have it at a low simmer. Well, it's like a medium to low simmer, and if you notice, it's starting to get transparent, the zucchini, and that's when you more or less know that it's done. So you just want the entire area to be transparent, and that's when you'll pretty much add the chicken that's already cooked. So far this has been 10 minutes cooking, so I'm thinking another 10 minutes and it'll be done, and it'll be ready for me to add the chicken. So it's been like 20 minutes, and the zucchini is pretty much very transparent. I hope you can see that. And so I'm gonna add the chicken to that. And then one thing I forgot to put in the picture on the supplies, or the ingredients needed, is corn. So that's another thing that my mom would add to the soup, is corn. And all I'm gonna do is add one can of the sweet corn. And I drained the corn out. And you can not add corn if you don't want to. You can add whatever other vegetable you like. This is just, of course, the way I was brought up eating this dish. And so I think this is going to be cool, because I was just telling my husband right now, I could do like 3 separate recipe books for my kids, and this is going to be kind of like simple for them. One day they're going to leave the house, and they're going to have to cook for themselves, and I know they're going to want some of this food that they've had while they were here with me, so I thought I'd keep it as simple. That's why I decided to use rotisserie also, so they don't find it difficult using fresh chicken. I mean, they could once they get the hang of it, but when they're starting to learn to cook, I mean, this is going to be super simple to do. So I guess I'll let that simmer like for another 5 more minutes, so it could just pick up all the flavor of the chicken. Okay, so I already put some soup in the bowl, and then I'm just gonna garnish with some cilantro, and that's just gonna add a little crisp flavor to that. So I hope you guys like this recipe, and I'll be back with more stuff that I create from the garden. Thanks guys, bye.